Hello all, hope all is well. Apologies, I forgot to hit the record button for a minute there. You've missed nothing much. I've built some extra units for my European stack to try and deal with wherever this is coming in. Powhatan has been annexed, I had took their province from the war up here. About to also take Mohican. And also what I spied, juicy claim on Huron by Vinland. So that's on the horizon next. Once the diplomat comes back and I can piece my way out of with them. That would be good. So first up, see if I can get myself out of this war. Good. Bye Russia. Bye Commonwealth. You're not going to peace out for my provinces. I do not allow it. Okay. Bigger threat dealt with. Let's take them out proper and get some money here. I'm back in the red, but only because I have extra units. It's fine, everything's under control. Oh, and I finally assigned my American unit with a leader. So, that's good. These guys in Europe are just going to sit and drill. I don't mind taking the current money loss if it means that I'm gaining something. I'm still on the lookout for I wanted to try and get a diplomatic reputation guy because I decided, did I actually press the button? No. But I decided that my diplomatic technology needs to be sorted first because people are not happy at the moment because they keep getting this awful better diplomatic technology than modifier, and to be quite honest, I also don't like constantly getting the bad corruption from imbalanced tech. I understand that I'm the one that brought up my corruption initially so high, but let's do what we can to bring that back down, because right now it's going to take me 200 years to actually get that bad boy down to 0 again. Let's just sell that one for 10 ducats, that's fine. I also finally need to somehow start getting rid of this awful Danish nobility crap. So I'll need to bring up my loyalty and down their influence and get some of this out of the way. I have high war exhaustion still. I don't really think that's a problem. I don't have anything in the way of separatists other than Rostock, because whoever the emperor was said, hey, stop it. And I said, how about no? So let's just take some Canadian provinces, shall we? What's nice about Huron's position here is that they've got a load of provinces, and they're all, well, almost all, in the Canada region. So that will just spike Vinland up by, you know, an extra 30% of their provinces or whatever. So we'll take those. I might just leave them with this Winnerohanan province. The Brits are in the Caribbean now, even though historically they were one of the last ones to settle in the Caribbean, despite the fact that one of the most famous pirates of all time was English. So Truce of England is back up. I could start making some attacks on them. The help of France and, well, not the Commonwealth. I think my friendship with the Commonwealth is all but dead now, quite honestly. I'll try to spike it back up using favours, because we have been staunch allies up until the fact they tried to attack Russia and then the Ottomans intervened. Other than that, it's been a pretty smooth sailing friendship. England, whooped my butt last time, but just you wait, England, I will catch up. My income is still super piss poor, but when I get that up, don't you worry, we'll be right on your case. I also just decided that I want to just get Tech Mill 11 at the cost of extra unbalanced research, just because that way I'm still up to date militarily. People will start to attack me if I bring myself down in Mill Tech, even with France as an ally. There's only so much France as an ally does for your protection. I will be making a name for myself soon enough, but not yet. Again, I'm behind in tech by quite some way. So that's got to be the overall priority right now. Oh, I was wondering why Vinland was so big. I forgot I named Eastern America Winland. So now I've got a Vinland and a Winland. I forgot I did that. That confused me for a second there. I like to take this one. Honestly. I don't ever pay attention to modifiers, I just go, ooh, extra money and extra this and that. Good enough for me. And then more colonial range and an extra explorer, even though it don't matter. I've got I can see everywhere I want. I think I specified before I'm not going to go into Mexico. Despite the fact that it's the richest place to have a colonial region at the beginning. I want to try to stay true to the wishes of the request of playing a tool Norway with just a couple colonial nations, maybe North America. Plus, Mexico's okay, but really the meat and potatoes from the trade will come from here anyway, to funnel up through into the North Sea. And then I'm still unsure as to whether I want to go into Lubeck or if I want to go into the English Channel. But it'll be one of the two. Finland, stop it. I discussed about how I need to stay Catholic, because if I go Catholic I lose all my prestige. Denmark will be angry because personal unions are based on prestige, and someone's inevitably going to support their independence. So let's keep as is. I will make some more states. Actually, you know what? I say that, I was going to say when I get more capacity for admin power, but you know what? Let's just do it now. The earlier I do it, the earlier prosperity kicks in. I think that's as... If I'm going to give a reason, that's as good as any to do it earlier. I need a couple more months to afford a... You know what, I might just take the trade efficiency just so I have points rolling in. Quite honestly. Okay. I don't have a lot of war score because I don't have my air. There's another war going on with a country whose colour is almost exactly mine. And that is really close. Wow. That's quite confusing for me. Quite honestly. I'll wait till they're occupied by Huron entirely, and then I'll swoop back in and work at what's going on over there, I think. Yeah, I'll take just a trade advisor. Magnus de Valois is not a very good heir. But it's this heir or no heir. Right now. I may have to just bite the bullet. You know? Let's take Tech 11 anyway. Ruin my corruption even more. What's the worst that could happen? I go to 100 corruption? Ha, it's been a while. So I think I also previously mentioned that I want to take... So I've got Scandinavia now. Scandinavia's entirely under me. I'm thinking about taking the British Isles. And I think that's my European holdings. I'll then have my two main colonies be Eastern America and Canada. And then I think what I'll do is once I've completely finished colonising and I've seen fit, I'll remove exploration. I'll grab a better idea. And then I can use my colonists for my ideas to just randomly take provinces, but otherwise just get something better. Paid all foreign debts of Austria in the coalition against Venice. That's not a very big coalition, honestly. Meanwhile, the Commonwealth continues to get their teeth kicked in. Price you pay when... I mean, I'm not surprised that the Ottomans intervened, to be honest, because thinking back on it, they were allied to Russia. For one reason or another, they lost the alliance, but it's not a surprise. Yeah, I think I should have tried to have got rid of these horrible Danish privileges sooner. That's definitely a boo-boo on my part. I will admit that, for sure. What's going on with Huron then? They're winning because I'm allowing them to win, I guess. If it wasn't for my intervention here, I don't think they would have this. Maybe I should just piece out this. Just do this for now. Come back later. Take money. Let these guys die. That sounds off, but yeah, just let them be eliminated. And then come back for them later. Okay, Scotland sort out their peasant problems. Don't know how, don't care how. They're done. Right, that's autonomy now neutral in peacetime. This was another problem, wasn't it? I had to increase my autonomy to high heavens. Let's let war exhaustion naturally tick down, if possible. He says, eyeing up who's next on the chopping block over in America. I think I've got peace with the main ones that I wanted to attack. Quite honestly. I mean, I could attack. No, let's just let this be at peace. Also, I forgot about the whole colonist thing for a second because we got occupied in the previous war. Let's chill and just continue to make Finland even bigger. So yeah, war exhaustion needs to come down. When war exhaustion comes down, I'll reduce autonomy in all them provinces where I had to increase it. Because that's autonomy is the death of nations, and this is turning to be proof of it. Oh, what's the... Okay, good. Apologies, I was just working out timings for what's going on. I've decided to also make this not very long episodes. Like, I want to try and keep them half hour. This isn't going to be a permanent thing, but for sure I want this Norway campaign and the upcoming Ayutthaya campaign to both be half an hour long videos. Mostly because I was going to go with the tagline half hour Ayutthaya. So that was going to be the first set of me proper checking on time, but to be honest, while I'm here, let's just sort it out, you know? Well, I explained to Luna Fox before about how it's so easy. What? no! That's amazing. Yeah, I also had to sell my crown land, I think was part of my issue as to why I was... You know what, let's take even more corruption. Lauenburg. I think Austria's in charge. Austrian opinion about Lubeck. Did someone say free admin power? I know I just said about the war exhaustion. Okay, fine. But my aggressive expansion's gone down in Europe. I don't need much more of a reason than that. So, Hamburg is allied to Lubeck. I could take them out as a non-co-belligerent, because if I was trying to declare war on Hamburg, right, Austria gets involved. If I just leave them as a non-co-belligerent, Austria doesn't get involved. I just make all of Europe mad. Sounds pretty good. So I'll let my troops gain some... Again, I'm having to use regular men rather than... You know, let's just boot this down a little, actually. I've decided it's worth the admin power. Now, anything with really high amounts of unrest can be brought back down in autonomy. Like this. The other ones are okay. That should now fix my income massively. Look at that. That's a big old fix right there. Plus, having gold in Oslo is also kind of a fix. So now gold's in Oslo, I need to not develop the production of it because gold depletion. I have said that I'll probably take quality than economics, so that is a consideration. But my troops are now of good stead. Let's attack, but go immediately for Hamburg. I also have good... I'm way ahead in the Miltech, so let's start to... I know I could do the whole state edicts. I think I'm going to put on permanent state edicts for the development when I'm in a better position to do so. Okay, Denmark, you want to siege down Hamburg, you do it, buddy. I'm just going to walk over to here and just take on Lubeck. Yeah, I might be technologically inferior in every other sense, but I can fight. Kind of. Austria has Stargard? Wow. What's up with that? Also, is this battle really taking about a month and a half? Sheesh. Right, let's go into here. And everybody can pile in. And now I have income. I can start to build some cannons. Conveniently. So let's stick a couple in the main army. So I want Bauenberg. I want Hamburg. I think that's my plan. Well, I'm saying I ever have plans, but when I do, that's my plan here. Yeah, they've sieged Strasland and nobody wants to go and unsiege it for me. I could go and take a... Interest per annum, you say? Let's take some of my overpopulated siege units from here. Go siege that down. You know what, I'm also gonna remove one infantry. Because I want that to be a cannon unit, honestly. I'm kind of at my capacity, so if I can change that, that'd be great. Corruption plus 37%, oh, plus 36.7%. I would say plus 37, but you know, neither here nor there. But again, I registered this is my own fault because I just declared war. Warshmore. Put this in here. And the next siege can go a little faster. Or it can attempt to. Let's get another one of those. When I get the money. Again, cannons are costing me more as well because of corruption. How many loans do I have? My interest is now worth 10 ducats and I have 21 loans. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, of course they're going to try and go around the back and siege down some of my lands. That's okay. I'm just going to finish this siege and come back and attack you then. Fine by me. My transports are in Oslo. Good. I actually think that Finland's going to go and do the... No, Finland's not going to go do the thing. Okay, Finland, do the thing. They'll take Lauenburg, which is the war goal. Wonderful. If I take Hamburg from Hamburg, one, the world will be in shock, but two, that's a coalition. Okay, I might have to be a little cautious about how much I truly take. It might just be Lauenburg. I don't want a coalition. Does that sound cowardice? Let's see. Let's... People in the HRE aren't happy with me because Austria got pissy and decided to ask me for land and I said no. Right, let's see about taking out... Who is it? Bremen? Yeah. It's Bremen. So let's take out Bremen. Can I not just go through this way and sneak past them? No. I can't sneak past them. So I'm just going to have to push straight through them. Okay. Luckily Finland's joining the fight and they've got units that do attacks. Because they often take offensive and defensive and stuff. Defensive. So defensive, infrastructure, espionage, and then I think their next one's offensive typically, as AI. Might be slightly off there. All I know is that they're retreating to Bremen and I'm in Bremen, so... That's unfortunate for you, isn't it? Shame the tick of the month happened. Didn't make a difference to the outcome of the siege, of the battle though. Still a stack wipe. Oh, Lübeck, you're so cheap, aren't you? Wait until I go to Bremen to then come in. Oh well, it's okay. Let's see, if I take Hamburg, it's not as bad as it looks. Huron, Powhatan, Oshiaga, Penobscot, Iroquois. You see the trend? Yeah, that's all native nations. Don't mind about that. That's okay. Oh good. Didn't realise they should be helping defend my lands after sieging a province. Magnificent. Big fan of that. So I'll continue this war in the next one, I think. Let's chop this one down. Chop suey.